Hello, Georgie. We all flirt down here.
It. Directed by Andy Muschietti, is about 6 friends in a quaint little town of Derry, Maine, and a lot of crazy stuff is going on there.
I gotta say, right off the bat, it was so much fun. I thought, people assume that it's just a scary movie, but I had a lot of laughs.
Yeah.
I bought the characters. It was so much fun, and it made me nervous. Like, I can't tell you how many times that I actually got goosebumps from this stupid clown.
Yeah.
Killing these kids, feeding off the fear. That was the whole thing.
Right.
Feeding off the, getting stronger by how much fear that these kids had.
Right. So in all the fears that these kids had, Pennywise the clown, he was played by Bill Skarsgard, who I think was great, by the way.
That was fantastic.
Awesome. Bill Skarsgard, awesome job playing Pennywise.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, he feeds off these kids' fears, so he can project all the fears they have through himself.
That happened a lot throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Every kid individually. I gotta say, I didn't actually know who was playing it, and when I first saw the images when they came out a couple months ago, I honestly thought it was a girl playing the character. I thought it kind of had a girl vibe to it because coming from Tim Curry, I was expecting it to look more of a male, but when that first scene of the clown and the voice, I tell you, I was freaked out.
Right.
I was so nervous, man.
When you first see Pennywise the clown in the store there, when Georgie, played by Jack Robert Scott, when Pennywise comes up, the makeup and everything is just very eerie, and Bill Skarsgård killed it. He pretty much, it was just sadistically mad the way he did everything.
Yeah, he had a real creepy look about him. Looked like a clown, but I was impressed with the story development and the character development in the very beginning. I did kind of think it took a little long for it to come out, but coming out that great of the sewer, I was totally bought in. I bought everything about it. I thought it was so good.
Right. Like I said, and it was very jumpy. It was very jumpy, very creepy. Yeah. Definitely portrayed how Stephen King writes his books. And also the miniseries. You
were jumping a lot. I was jumping way too much.
Right.
And I didn't expect to get so curious and so scared, but I was so bought into the story. It was freaking me out.
Right. And like I said, the miniseries that came out in the 90s, I believe.
Yeah.
Unlike that, this is about the kids when they're kids.
Yeah.
And the miniseries has both the aspects from when they're kids and from when they're adults.
That's how the movie was.
Yep.
And I was okay with how that was set up. I was okay. I read the book a long time ago, but like I said, I was a big fan of the character development and seeing all the kids. But I couldn't get over, and I thought it was so funny, was the kid, because all the kids kind of had that Goonies feel to it, right?
Right. It was very Goonie-esque. Yeah.
Going on missions, working together and just kicking ass and taking names.
Which also kind of reminded me of the kids from Stranger Things.
Yeah, especially with the one kid.
Finn Wolfhard.
Okay, Finn,
Yeah.
He was roasting every single minute.
Yeah.
I could not stop laughing.
His jokes were so funny.
I could not stop laughing.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
Yeah. And Finn Wolfhard played Richie Tozer in the movie.
Yeah.
Like I said, he was kind of like the jokester of the group.
Yeah. Every single minute. But that is what was great about the movie, is that it wasn't just bloody, scary. It had a lot of funny moments. It had a lot of important moments, like the girl and her dad and the issues between them. And everything from the movie, it just made me buy into what the movie was trying to portray, and it was great.
Yeah, it was awesome. I would definitely see it again. Actually, I think I might. But
I think I'm going to. I know you're going to.
Right.
You guys definitely should see it at least once, at least twice, because I think it's totally worth it.
Yes, definitely go see the movie.
I think the one thing that I wasn't too fond of, and this isn't gonna affect how I overly like the movie, but from the 90s movie with Curry and all that stuff, they really focused on Silver was the only thing that could kill the monster. And if you noticed, the main character's bike, they kept zooming
saying,
in, and it would say silver on it on the bike.
Yeah.
So I just kept waiting for a silver bullet, a silver something to throw at it, but it didn't really happen, which I was okay with, but I would have liked to see some kind of reference to that.
That's true, and in the movie there was a lot of subtle things that were from the old movie like that were portrayed in the new movie.
Yeah. What about the scene at the very end where they like put them in a circle and they were smacking them with pipes?
Right.
They were kicking them. They were.
Right.
It was insane. It was
Right.
awesome.
Right. That was an awesome scene. And, you know, like I said, all the scenes down in the sewer were very jumpy.
Yeah.
A lot of things were popping out here and there.
The clown coming at you like that,
Right.
you know, like really rushing to the camera.
Right.
It's not like anything new in a horror film, but it was surprising and it was very well done. Like
Right.
I thought it was great.
And then and then also in the sewer, you really get the meaning of we all float down here. You see that happening down there with the kids
At the very end. They were all floating up to the top.
Yeah.
Overall, I was so thoroughly enjoyed with this movie.
Yes.
And not just on a horror film based kind of outlook on it, but it was fun. It had great moments. I was
jumpy.
It was great. I really had nothing bad to say about it. It was
the
great.
cinematography was great. The makeup was great.
Yeah.
Everyone played a great role. Even the bullies in the movie.
Even the bullies, yeah. I was surprised that he killed his dad.
Yeah, that was
like I was expecting it. I was expecting that like not to work the knife and the dad would have done something, but
right. And also
I bought into it all.
Right, and like I said, along the lines of Finn Wolfhard and his jokes, there was a joke in there about Beverly Marsh, who was played by Sophia Lillis, being compared to Molly Ringwald.
Yeah,
which is funny because she looks just like her,
she had
a young Molly Ringwald.
The short red hair and all that stuff.
Right.
Oh man, it was great. So if I had to ask you, you know, max rating, what would you give?
I would give it 9 out of 10. And I would give it 9 out of 10 only because it took a little long to get to the thickness of the movie and to like the main point. But that's okay because it really set up the movie really great. But I was okay with the development. I was okay with, you know, diving into the characters and all that stuff. So I'll go 9 out of 10 too. 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
And guys, if you haven't seen it, go see it.
Go see it. You gotta see it.
Go see it. Tell us what you think. And don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe.
See ya.
Later.